My name is Tasha Robinson-Banks. I am Senior Service Director for our Boys and Girls Clubs of Central Florida's Levy-Hughes Clubhouse. In normal times, our club really is a respite. It is the place where you're going to be challenged. You're going to be given opportunities that maybe you can't get somewhere else. It really establishes a role of consistency. It is this beacon in the community that allows them to say, that is my Boys and Girls Club. And literally, because I'm 6 or 7 or 8, it will be there for me until I'm 18, 19. I definitely think that COVID has been a disruptor. In many of our African American communities, there are kids that are being abused. They are now stuck in situations because of things closing and places not being open to them. They're having to deal with situations that maybe they wouldn't have to. They're being babysat by people who maybe they would not have been babysat by. And I'm just really glad the Boys and Girls Clubs forged through and allowed our kids to still continue through uncertain times and have a place where maybe you don't have cable at home or maybe you don't have Wi-Fi at home, but you know your Boys and Girls Club does, and that we have some amazing counselors here who are going to support you and help you with your education even in uncertain times. As we approach graduation season during the COVID, it was one of those times where we were thinking, what are we going to do? It is one of the things we've talked about. If you've been a club member or a kid in the world, it is the one thing discussed. And all of a sudden the world stopped. And, many kids were unable to walk across a stage. That is like the landmark. It is the walking. So our Boys and Girls Club said there is no way that we won't be having a graduation. So we held a graduation on Juneteenth, which is our original Emancipation Day, at the Wells-Built Museum. And it was just an amazing thing to honor them, for them to understand, even in these times, we celebrate you. This is what we've been waiting for, and we know you have. You're special. And no one's done it, but we did. Proud moments. Every year, people are looking to go to the convention center for this amazing college fair. What we found is that I hadn't heard any talk, even small talk, about what people were going to do for a college fair. So we put our heads together here, of course, got with these amazing partners and held the very first drive-through college fair. We had over 17 colleges. We had over 8 HBCUs. But I think it really showed our kids we're kind of fresh in this COVID thing. And you hear the news saying, we don't know when it'll end. We don't know, that kind of stuff. You're seeing death. You're seeing all of these things. What we wanted our kids to see is life. You still have to live, and you can make it, and we're going to help you do it, and we're going to have a great time doing it. With all the challenges that we faced in the uncertainty, there's never been a day where myself or my team have thought we should just shut it all down. It's not worth it. Every time you see a face of a kid who is getting what they need outside of the home and that it is vital to their growth, it makes you want to press forward and find any means necessary to be open.